Right, thanks for joining me one more time on these reaction videos. So I'm still reacting to the Geek Life requests. He's requested the first one was how the Cossacks or Cossacks they call it changed my life, and that was pretty interesting. And supposedly, I mean, the rumor is the young man that was featured in that little mini documentary, I guess, lost his life on the front. And I'm guessing that was the Ukrainian front. So this one is called Dumala. Dumala. Again, this will be in the description as the title. It says it's a fairy tale video, and the fun. Let me read this to you. He says Goe won the 2021 Eurovision Song Festival with a different song. He says it's kind of a big deal here. Countries build stadiums to host it or send comedic acts so they don't win and they don't have the expense of hosting it. Goe put modern beats under traditional folk songs and traditional instruments, and it works surprisingly well. Maybe you should ask the women in your house to react to this one first, since it's all about a girl falling in love with a man with a curly mustache who then goes to war. Yeah. Let me just explain to you about the girls in my house. They're too lazy to come do this, to come watch anything, and they would roll their eyes and, if listening to the song of a, trying to, put me in the position of this person that this song alludes to. To them, I'm just dad or I'm just the husband. Regardless of what I did for a living, anything I've ever accomplished in my life, and most of it was around violence. It's just the way it worked out. But they don't see that. They don't think I'm anybody but, I was a big fish in a little pond at one time, but I'm not anymore. I'm still told, just like the rest of you guys, I'm told to go take the trash out by my wife, or, I need to wash the car, or I need to mow the yard, or yada, 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 yada. I mean, that list is long and alphabetized, but I couldn't get them to come out there and listen to this. They just roll their eyes. So y'all are stuck with me. Let's get into the intro and right into this song called Dumala. Here we go, y'all.
Люди гори, не піду за багато, побору да кули. чекала, як сурми засурмили, в похід виряджала.
All right, let's pause it. So yeah, man, I do think it's pretty cool how they're using a modern take on an older folk song for the country, and so the story, what I've been able to find so far was there was a rich guy that was in love with her, and he lived overseas. He had a lot of money, had a home to offer her, with I think he said silk bedding maybe, and her mom noticed that she was acting all giddy at the fountain, so or at the well. So that moms know if the girl is falling in love or whatever. But she's turned him down. She said, "No, man, I'm not ever going to leave my homeland to go with you. Yeah, you may have money, but it ain't enough for me." And that her heart is actually with the guy with the curly mustache, and. So I can understand how a girl might feel about a guy with a curly mustache. I mean, there's no shame in that. She says, "I've been waiting for my beloved, and he was called to fight." So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that he probably never returned, but don't know. But these folk songs, it's funny how this is a total different country in a different hemisphere, different part of the world. But it could fit, if it was done in English, it would fit, 1800s, 1700s, 1600s here in my country too, in the United States. So let's get back to it. Pretty interesting.
А багатий сів на коня у лиху годину, та й поїхав переждати горе на чужину. Я серед родилася, та й не журуся, кажуть люди, буде лихо, я не боюся. А милого карі очі, ще шапелька гостра, а у тебе коло хати лопата поросла.
Waiting and waiting. That was it. Wow. Man, left us hanging, y'all. Okay, so God, I didn't expect that. I thought we'd find out what happened to the guy that went off to war, but I think it's left up to us to decide what happened to him, whether they got together or whether he never returned. But I will tell you that the rich man, he saw the winds of war coming his way, and he hauled ass. He didn't want nothing to do with it. That's a sissy boy. When you leave your country because someone else is invading it, yeah, man, you got to sit there. We have a saying here, in the States, I'll die on my feet before I live on my knees. And but the guy with the money, man, he was able to haul ass. All right, well, y'all know what time it is. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for showing up. So till I see y'all again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all.